Trump says travel restriction top priority as US reopens. President Trump said during his daily news briefing on COVID-19 at the White House on Thursday, where he announced a three-phase plan for the reopening processes. As we began a science-based reopening, we must be extra vigilant in blocking the foreign entry of the virus from abroad. Border control, travel restrictions, and other limitations on entry are more important than ever before to keep the virus in check and allow Americans to get back to work, he said. Citing expert advice, the president said the pandemic curve had flattened and the peak in new cases behind. Hence, the need for Americans to start our lives again. However, he said the state would decide on when to reopen, but the guidelines recommend criteria that would have to be met in this regard. America wants to be open. Based on the latest data, our team of experts agree we can start the next front in our war, which we are calling opening up America again. And that is what we are doing, opening up our country, and we have to do that, he said. Trump said that a prolonged shutdown combined with a fourth economic depression could deeply hurt the country and its economy. The document lays out the guidelines to be followed for reopening of businesses across the country badly hit by the economic impact of the pandemic. One of the key recommendations for the first phase is the avoidance of groups of more than 10 people, which appropriate social distancing is very, very impossible. The first phrase also discourages non-essential travel and encourages telework, that is working from home, and closure of common areas in offices. Also recommended is the need for states to achieve a 14-day downward trajectory in coronavirus cases before beginning the reopening processes. Under the plan, states are expected to set up screening and testing centers in addition to develop contact tracing capabilities. It also recommends that hospitals should have a robust testing program in place for healthcare workers, among others. While acknowledging that there would be challenges ahead, Trump said the goal was to quickly identify and address new cases. If the virus returns in the full, as some scientists think it may, possibly these guidelines will ensure that our country is up and running so that we can likewise put it out quickly, he said. Yeah, that is Donald Trump, the president of America, saying. He said Americans are ready to reopen their country again. But it seems things did not go down well with most Americans who have reacted yet. Yeah, somebody is saying here, Trump is trying to put Americans' life in danger. Why will you reason that way? What do you mean by reopening America by this period? I don't think this is the best thing to do. Please rethink. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, another person is saying here, this man is of no good to Americans. Why would he be thinking of reopening Americans? This pandemic is ready to clear up Americans in 2 days, and you are thinking about reopening Americans. I don't think this is the right thing to do for now. Please rethink again. Then, okay, another person is saying here, now that America has hijacked the whole country, they are, okay, it's okay, now that America has hijacked the whole country, America, how many people died in a day? You want to reopen states for what? Okay, you are not satisfied with the deaths you are saying now. By the time people will start picking dead bodies on the street, you will know that this is a serious matter. Someone is saying here, you are just concerned about the country economy. You should be bothered about your people. Then somebody replied, I don't think Donald Trump is the kind of person you people are criticizing. Yeah, Donald Trump is a man of the people. He's a president, okay? And this president is the president that is ready to set Americans free, or whatever he's trying to say here. So please, you people should start this criticizing and reason, okay? I don't think this is the time for criticizing. All right, but what's your take about this? What do you think on this? Do you think it's the right thing for him to do now? He said they are trying to see how they can reopen America again. He said, we are beginning a science-based reopening. We must be extra vigilant, he said that, in blocking the foreign entry of the virus from abroad. And he also said that in opening the states, the country must be extra vigilant in doing that. So you see, he's trying to put things in control before doing this. But the question is, would this work? He said that border control and travel restrictions and other limitations on entry are more important than ever before. That is to keep the virus in check and all Americans to get back to work. That is what he said. So, according to President, he said, some certain experts advise that the pandemic cave and flattened and the peak in new cases behind. So, the need for Americans to start their life again is very, very important. However, he also said that the state will decide on when to reopen, but there is guidelines, which is criteria that will have to be met in this regard. So you see, he's trying to put things in a way that even when they reopen their states, Americans will be able to, overcome this pandemic. But the problem is, how are they going to do this? Yeah. How would this work? And that is what we are doing, opening up our country. And we have to do that, he said. Trump said that the prolonged shutdown combined with a forced economic depression could deeply hurt the country and its economy. I think this is the main reason why he wants to reopen the country. So a document lays out that the guidelines to be followed for reopening of businesses across the country badly hit by the economic impact of the pandemic. One of the key recommendations for the first phase is the abundance of group of more than 10 people when appropriate. That is, it's talking about social distancing. And this social distancing they are talking about, when they talk about 10 persons in a group, 10 persons in a group. What of among those 10 persons in a group, one person is a carrier of this virus or is a victim of this virus? Is it not the same thing? Is it not going to still affect other people? I think for now, the way it is now, the best thing is let them try to observe this time for now. They should stay at home for now because this virus mean no good for anybody. That is the truth. So, just like what so many other persons are saying here, that the president should think twice before reopening the country, so that by the end of the day, Americans will not be picking dead bodies on the street. So hello guys, what's your take on this? Please kindly leave your comment in the comment box below. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bye for now.